My name is Mardel and I'm 50, and my husband and I have been doing metabolic balance for 4 months. It's the first time that I've actually done a program and stuck to it this long. I love food. I'm an emotional eater, so it's hard to stick to something and feel like you're giving up things all the time and never having fun and giving up all the good foods and only eating boring things. So I think that's why this one has actually been successful for us, is because we haven't really changed the kinds of foods we eat. We've just changed how we eat. Everything that we eat, we can buy at the grocery store. There's no packaged things, there's no special things, there's not a shake or a powder or anything. It's just food at my store, and it's fresh meat, fresh vegetables, and things that I can get anywhere that's accessible to me and affordable to me. I just go to my grocery store and I buy meat and fruit and vegetables, and then that's what I eat. I cook more than I ever did before. We spend a lot more time in the kitchen, but because we're doing it together, we also spend a lot more time together. And I think that's one of the other things that I like about it. There was so much that was habitual. You're going through the gas station, you're paying for your gas, you should get a coffee and a chocolate bar, or you should grab a snack at the till or whatever, like not because you need it, just because it's right there. And when you're watching TV, you should always eat. Like it's a habitual thing. And to stop doing that was tricky. But I realize now it's not, like I said, once I eat supper, I don't want a snack just because I'm full. Because just cheating with chips, or I don't know, it doesn't taste good anymore. My palate has changed. Foods taste better. It's a way of life. It's a way of eating. It's a way of thinking about food. It's a way of approaching food that is different than the last 49 years have been for me. It's required me to be more organized with my food prep, which is something I never used to do. So now when we go grocery shopping and we buy all our meat, we'll buy a big package of things and we'll bring it home and take the time to portion it out, weigh it in advance, freeze it in our portions so that it's ready to just pull out, so that we can be a little bit more spontaneous. Oh, I feel like chicken. Oh, well, we have it on hand. And so taking a little bit of extra time when we grocery shop to chop things up and put it in containers in the fridge that are easy to pull out and easy to put salads together, easy to put varieties of vegetables together and different fruits, so that we don't feel like we're just eating the same thing every time. So food is still interesting, but it does require a little bit more grocery shopping, coming home and organizing it and putting it away so that it's ready to go. I like doing this with friends. There's support in that, and just saying, you know, you can do this and you're not alone in it. And I know that I'm doing it with my husband and we're doing it together, but being part of a group, I think is a big thing too. I think the community aspect is really important, because something that you're, like if you're trying to change 40 some years of habitual eating patterns, you're not going to do it in 30 days and you're not going to do it by yourself. To be honest, I would tell them it's not for everyone. And I say that because for us, time of life and the situation we're in, our kids are older, one of them's out of the house. It's basically just us, we're doing it together. But I can't imagine trying to do this when my kids are really little. We're kind of at a place in our life where it's time to take health a little bit more seriously. We have the time to do it. We have the motivation to do it. Once you hit 50, and they talk about, you know, you want to move into that next phase. You start worrying about your blood pressure. You start worrying about osteoporosis. You start worrying about bone density and muscle mass and all those different things. And if I want to be a healthy, active grandmother and be able to do things when we do retire, I need to be mobile and active and healthy to do that. At 49, I wasn't. At 50, I'm on my way. If you ask the right questions and you have the right people in your corner that can help you find the information, that's one of the things that I like about Lucy, is because if she doesn't know, she's like, I'll find out and I'll get back to you. So she has people in her health world that she can ask and find out. And she has access to information that maybe I don't have. And so as a coach, that's great. I trust her more than I trust the internet. I realized that I don't actually need as much food as I was eating. Like, I ate way more out of habit or out of emotion or out of just because it was there. And that I actually have more self-control than I thought. Didn't ever used to think that I could be this strong and that I could tough this out and I could do this for this long. I did this and I accomplished something that I didn't think that I could. And it wasn't painful. I don't feel deprived. I don't feel like I'm starving. I don't feel like my life is miserable. My hair is healthier. My nails are stronger. I just feel better. My blood pressure is down. Like, you see results that are positive and then it's worth it then. It works. I can keep it off. I know I can.